none of my messages. I'm like, why are you texting me about that? That's not something you text about. He was like, I called you. But he called me and told me. Then my grandmother called me and told me, like, the update. And then I got on Instagram for a second and I saw they had his face and stuff. My grandmother said, his mother told on him. You know that?
How she know it was him?
I think they was together at the joint, at the place, at the urgent care. But I don't know the whole story. But I think that his mother was there. But she cooperated with the police and told them, like, yeah, this my son. They had that guy's whole face. His name is like Jermaine. Dang, I knew his name. I forgot it. Oh, Jermaine. Something Patterson. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just seen somebody, I seen like 3 posts. They was like, he active. And somebody was saying, watch out and all this kind of stuff. Then I seen another was like apprehended.
They got him?
Mm-hmm.
What? I was banking on them not getting him. It's
Why?
APD, bruh.
What's that mean? They good?
No, they're not.
They good?
They are not good.
I need to look that story up, but yeah,
I was banking on, like, if they got him, he did something wrong.
I mean, if his mama, like, gave the information, they probably could just pull his phone up.
Right, but it's like, if you're smart, they said this man changed his clothes. If you smart enough to change your clothes, you gotta know to put your phone somewhere. Like, to just let your phone go. That phone gotta go.
I'm sure.
I don't know why he did it, and I'm not saying, like, it's right, but I was kind of rooting for him to get away.
For a killer.
I know, right? But it was the getaway part. It's after police for me the whole time. Like, everybody out here that's putting up this picture, y'all snitching.
You said they what?
Everybody out here who posting this picture, they snitching.
I mean, he was already, if he saw was snitching, if he called already?
No, he wasn't caught.
Mm.
When he was out, it was like somebody, when I first saw his face, they was like, y'all go ahead and get, they posted his face, they was like, go ahead and get him because we got stuff to do. So their time was inconvenienced because the city was shut down or whatever. So they like, man, go ahead and get him. But if that was your cousin, you wouldn't want nobody to go ahead and get him, or your brother, you wouldn't want nobody to go ahead and get him. But you talking about go ahead and get him. You telling.
Let me play this. It's a 1-minute clip of
I was talking to the police officers, most of them from the Cobb County Police Department. If the suspect is in one of their cars and is going to the police station right now, they say he is still inside this complex, the Waterford Place apartment complex here in Smyrna, Georgia, which is in Cobb County, 11 miles north of where the shootings happened in Midtown Atlanta. We counted between 25 and 30 police vehicles that came out of there. There are still some inside there, and we know there were a lot because about an hour ago, I counted 100 police vehicles about 2 blocks
for one person.
They were there because that was the report the police got from video cameras they looked at, that they saw this man go into an apartment complex that was under construction. That was a few blocks away. They got a tip that a suspicious man was inside this apartment complex, the Waterford Place complex in this upscale neighborhood.
Hey, imagine it's just a homeless nigga. All the homeless people in Atlanta.
Yeah, you could blend in.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would have did. You would have never. If I'm going to run, you're never catching me in Atlanta, bro. I'm going straight to the tents. And he was off of West Peachtree and 14. The bridge to get right by the tents and stuff is like right there. You just got hit like 17. And then it's right there. Be right. You can stand right on with the niggas who be holding up the signs. Stand right there with one of them. Nobody will ever look at you twice.
Get your hair fucked up.
Yeah.
Put some mud and shit on your face or something. And you good.
I would have been out of here. There's no way y'all catching me. Y'all gonna be looking everywhere for me. I'm gonna be right here. Homeless.
You really think you can do that shit?
Yes. What? Especially, they said he changed his clothes. You thought about this enough to change your clothes. So you had to think about more stuff. You're not catching me. You're not catching me. It's gonna be, I'm gonna change my clothes. I don't know if I'm gonna cut my hair and stuff. Well, my hair red, so I'm definitely getting rid of this. Like, it's over for me.
Yeah, you have to be bald, basically.
Yeah, it's over for me. But, and then imagine, you know the Greyhound stop?
Well, I think so, yeah.
It's across from Magic City.
Yeah.
Magic City. So, where all the crackheads and stuff be at.
Mm-hmm.
You know how easy it would be to get on a bus? You just go down there looking like nothing, and then you hang out with all the crackheads until your bus come, and then you jump on a bus.
You right. But most people don't think out crimes like that, like a plan, a backup plan, and that shit don't work, do something else. Like, people don't plan that shit out like that.
I thought that out at the moment when they said this nigga was at large. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I would do. I'm gonna blend in with the homeless people, and then I gotta make it to Magic City and be around the crackheads, and I'm gonna get on the bus.
But you would think intelligent people is like gonna try to kill you another way. They not gonna try to just do it out in the open. You get what I'm saying? So
I want to know why he did it.
I don't know.
Yeah, nobody don't know that. I want to know what made his mother tell on him.
She probably didn't like him.
If he was at the doctor with her, he was doing something for you.
A lot of people don't really like their kids.
We continue to follow breaking news at this hour, and we want to get you to some information that we are just hearing. This is the live look in Cobb County, where we understand the suspect has been taken into custody. You see a large number of Cobb County police vehicles there, a trooper and some other law enforcement. But we are understanding at this hour that 24-year-old Dion Patterson, the suspect in the Midtown shooting, has been taken into custody.
He has been on the run for almost 8 hours. It began in Midtown Atlanta a little after noon, and by the time that he was done firing, 5 had been shot, 1 dead, 3 critical, all women, and he was able to flee and then carjack a small truck where he made his way north along I-85 into 75 into Cobb County, and that's where the focus has been most of the afternoon into the evening in that Smyrna Marietta area, not far from the Battery, and that is eventually where he was captured tonight. We will have more details coming up in the next 3.5 minutes or so from Atlanta Police as they are holding a news conference to give us more information about how this all came down and what we are looking at now in terms of the suspect.
That's right. Our Cody Alcorn is at Atlanta Police headquarters awaiting new information from Atlanta Police on this potential suspect in custody information that we're receiving from the ground. That news conference is set to begin at 8 o'clock. We will take you there as soon as it begins, whatever time that may be. But as we've been speaking, Jeff, there has been no sightings, no witness verification of this suspect since 12:30 earlier today. That information coming from Cobb County Police, where they say at 12:30, that's when they had the last visual confirmation of Patterson on a DOT camera. This is another look at the suspect who police have been searching for.